Yo people, how's it going? It's your boy Richard Morse back at it again with another match preview, ladies and gentlemen. And this time it's AFC Bournemouth versus Nottingham Forest. And boy, what a game that's going to be, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I have just seen an update of there being a weather concern, whether it may go ahead. So if it doesn't go ahead, hopefully the rescheduling won't be too far. But let's pretend right now that it is going ahead and we'll see how we go. Right then, Bournemouth at home for Forest, lads. Oof, I'm not going to lie, lads, that's probably going to be our toughest one. Yeah, I know we got Liverpool after this game, so yeah, the next two games, it's really going to be interesting ones to go for. Forest are really on form. Only the run they've had this season, as well as us, the run we've had, our runs have been almost kind of like parallel of each other. Where like we're two clubs where going into the season you thought, we'll probably be a mid to lower table. We won't do anything like that special this season. It'll be another season where we just stay up and we move on to the next season. But boy, were we wrong, lads. Like, the run that we've had, we got what? Including the FA Cup game, we're 11 games unbeaten. Forest, I don't know how many games they've gone unbeaten, but they've gone on such a good run as well. Like, it feels like it's one of those games. It's going to be a real clash of styles and see which team's going to have the better run, really. It could be the one that ends our unbeaten run. It could be the one that sort of derails their momentum. It really could go either way. It's really hard to really pick. It's not like, a classic case of a mid-table team against one of the big six where you just expect the big six to win. That's not the case in this game. It's very much a very even parallel teams going one after another. And yeah, it's one of those. I think looking at our starting 11, I think ours is slightly weaker. Considering if you think about all the injuries we've had, as well as our bench, like, compared to the depth that Forest have, I think Forest do have the advantage there, but, yeah, I mean, you never know. With the home crowd, maybe that will spur us on to maybe get a draw out of this game if we're lucky, or possibly go on to win it. There's been so many times this season where I've said, look, going into this game, I don't think we're going to get much of it. We might get a draw, and yet those are the games we end up getting the win out, so who knows? Maybe we could get the win. I think the home court advantage may be the thing that puts us over the line. But yeah, I think if we have the same starting 11 as we've had the last couple of games against Chelsea, against Newcastle, I think we'll be fine. I think we can do it. I've got faith in our team. I think Iraola has bought wisely. He signed a lot of other players as well. He's brought Jemison back because we know we have an injury crisis, not having Evan Nilsson and Unal, which going into this game would have been really good considering the form that Chris Wood is, Alanga, Gibbs White, like the players they have, the starting players they have, they're just firing at all cylinders right now. This is the game that I really wish we had Evan Nilsson or Unal in, but unfortunately, fate has a cruel sense of humour, and unfortunately we're going to have to go with Jemison, or maybe Dango Ouattara up front again. I'm fine with that, but I do feel like Jemison needs to have a start at some point because we brought him back to be that our saviour striker, and yet he's barely started for us. I know it's hard to say, well, Dango's playing well for us, but it's not his natural position, and I feel bad for Dango at times because he's that player that he gets thrown into all these different positions just to fill the starting 11 when it's not really his position. We played him at left back under O'Neill for a few games. He's really a left winger, but we've played him as a cam, we've played him as a winger, we played him as left back, we played him as a striker when we're depleted, but he needs to stay on the left, I think, and unless Jemison goes off to the left, I don't know, maybe they've decided, Jebison's better on the left, to keep Dango up front. Maybe that's Iraola's thinking, I don't know. We'll see how it goes from there. Yeah, so, my match prediction, goal prediction, I think it's going to be a very, very close game. I don't think it's going to be one-sided at all. I think it'll be the first half I can see it being a bit of a chess match where we sort of feel each other out and see how we're going to go. I think if we're going to win it, we'll win it in the second half. So I think it's either going to be a 2-1 win to Bournemouth or maybe a 1-1 draw, maybe a late equaliser for us. Yeah, I think that's how we're going to be. I think Forest will want to come on strong. So if we do get an equaliser, I think it'll be a sort of very late equaliser, or if we win it, it'll be a late winner as well. So I think that's how it's going to be. It's either going to be a 2-1 to us or a 1-1 draw. Because I feel like we're going to be so evenly matched that it's going to be hard for either team to break each other down. and maybe it could be one mistake in defence or a really good solid cross into the middle or a header or something like that. Maybe it might be another set piece. Look what happened in the Chelsea game. We were 2-1 up. We thought we won it, and then Chelsea get like a 94th minute, free kick, and Reece James scores a goal which he probably will never score again in his life, and bang, goes 2-2. So it could be like one of those where we either win it off a set piece or a corner, or like I said, they make a mistake in defence and we just capitalise on it. But who knows? It could be the opposite way. We could end up losing 2-1. Who knows? It's really one of those games where anything can happen. You just got to hope for the best, really. And yeah, I mean, honestly, the run we've gone on, the European run that we got, like, I am excited if we do get European football, but I just feel like it's almost coming a bit too soon. Like, we're not fully equipped to compete in Europe, really. We're still doing the training ground. We haven't even started on the stadium. Like, our squad isn't really... We don't have the squad depth, really, to, mix and match the teams to play in Europe on the midweek games and then play the Premier League on the weekends or midweek as well. We don't have that, so it's. I feel like we should be getting there maybe a season 2 later than we actually are. If we get it, it's great for us. The away trips are going to be amazing, but at the same time, it's probably going to really screw up our season in the Premier League. That's my big concern. But we'll get, we still got a long way to go. What is it? Game week 20. Hang on, let me check. What game week is it? It's game week 23. So, we got another 15 games to go. Anything can happen in 15 games. We could go from having this unbelievable run to losing 7 in a row or something like that. Hopefully not, but in 15 games, anything can happen. We could drop down just below the European line. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the rest of the season goes. But yeah, score prediction. 2-1 to us or 1-1 draw. That's what I'm going for, lads. So, yeah, I will be at the game, so I won't be doing a match watch along to that. I'll be doing a match day vlog for it. I'll post it out as soon as I can. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'll post it out as soon as I can when I get back. And, yeah, hopefully we get the win, lads. Anyways, thank you all for watching my match preview. I've been your boy, Richard Morse. Up the cherries. Come on, boys. Let's get the win. Come on, let's do it. If you're new here, please leave a like, share, and subscribe down below. If you're a returning viewer, good to see you again. And I'll watch out for my match day vlog, and as well as my reaction when I get back. See you later.